Hey guys, good morning. Pastor Joe. This is Cup of Joe with Joe. You know, there's an old story about a man that was driving down the field, driving down the road. He was a preacher, and as he drove down the road, he passed this farm that he thought, that looks like a love farm, a farm that has just been loved on so much. It's been so well taken care of. It's been nurtured and blessed, and you know, somebody has really taken good care of that and everything. And so he kind of pulled over and he was admiring it, and the farmer pulls up on his tractor and he says, hey, can I help you with anything? And he said, I was just admiring your beautiful farm. You must be so proud of it. And he said, yeah, it's nice. And the preacher said, boy, God sure has blessed you with a beautiful farm. And the farmer said, yeah, he has. He said, God's been good to us and we're appreciative of it and everything. But preacher, you should have seen this place when God had it all to himself. Now, the point of that story is this. When we look at other people's lives and we look at other people's marriages and we look at other people's finances and we look at other people's careers and their spiritual life, their spiritual growth and things like that, and we say, boy, that must be nice to have it. Understand that those things were not handed to those people on a silver platter. They didn't just get them ready-made. There's a reason that their marriage is good. There's a reason why their spiritual walk is good. There's a reason why their finances are good. And it's not just coincidence, and it's not just accident, and it's not just the favor of God. It's because they have made intentional decisions and that they have worked at and invested themselves in being good stewards of the things that God has entrusted them with, including relationships, finances, opportunities, spiritual opportunity, things like that. They have invested themselves in them. So don't sit back and admire what somebody else has. Roll up your sleeves and do the work that you need to do to be a good steward of the things that God has given you. God has given you everything that you need in order to be and do everything that God wants you to be and do. Don't admire somebody else's work. Do your own. You cannot lean on a shovel and pray for a hole. You guys have heard me say that before. You know, there was a point in time when you could have formed a prayer committee to pray about Goliath. But what did David do? There's a time when you just go get stones out of the creek and say, it's time to fight. It's time to roll our sleeves up and get down to business here. So guys, don't sit back and wait for life to happen. Don't just sit back and wish for stuff. Apply the principles that God has taught you in order to accomplish and achieve the things that you believe that God has called you to do. And watch how he honors that. I'm Pastor Joe. This is Cup of Joe with Joe. Be blessed.